Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Greg, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's MP in at the point guard. And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. On the wing, Kuzma. The floater, and he lays it in.
How about the floater game from Kyle Kuzma?
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Pass to Davis. Back to Herter. Good setup. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Personal positioning to draw the charge.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside Davis. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Davis. Fires for three. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Washington.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Shooting for Sacramento, Davion Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Gafford. Back to MP. And a nice finish on the layup. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
And here are the Kings now. After the basket by Washington, Davis. And it's MP with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Get out right now. We've got some T-shirts. We are going out.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. The Kings trailing. And so in the game for Washington, MP is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Now here's Davis. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Gafford against Sabonis. Beal outside. Pass to MP. On the wing, MP. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Davis. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Herter. And the Kings with another 3.
Gotta fight hard to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Herter against Porzingis. Count it. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is what you want to see. 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
I must say the defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And it seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
It's stolen by MP. To the inside, Kuzma. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw is coming his way. And we know dead ball situations where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
This season, they swept this team, but both were struggling throughout the year.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Monk. Now here's Herter, looking to win the run. And it's MP with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games. They need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He had 24 points and a season-high number of rebounds. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's Monk missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
Well, perhaps the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
It's not surprised. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
Here's Herter after the basket by Washington. Nice D from Gafford.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's MP. And Washington again with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Davis down low. Kuzma on it. Shot clock at 6. Monk for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Gafford passes to MP.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
21. The Wizards. 39. Fans, your KINGS-EP. Fans, please get a big round
And
of
as we dive
applause.
into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so here's Sacramento. It's an 18-point game. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Kevin Huerter out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Davis in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And he recovers it. Shot's good by Sabonis. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So in Sacramento now, they trail by 18. Back to Mitchell. The shot comes out, and Washington the other way now. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Davis, the pass to Huerter. Davis against Kuzma. Pass to Murray. 11 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's Huerter on the wing. 90 seconds into the second half now. Back to Mitchell from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Sabonis. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Kuzma. Back to MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important is that in your day? How important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Good ones. Check in for Gafford.
Number 7. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Dozier. 5 on the clock.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Back to MP. Right side Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Huerter can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
You have to be a fan of the energy they play with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
So on the floor for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's MP in at the 1. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Pass to Holmes. Back to Murray. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Avdia. Count the basket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And here's the mobile 1 drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
You're toasting the defense and getting it close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to first-team representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
I love this. I mean, the NBA really truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Pass to Dellavedova. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Holmes, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Beal.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Edwards can't hit. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And he banks in the layup.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dellavedova. Sacramento again missing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Inside. Ooh, good finish in the rack off a slick feed.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.